Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking. Well, you obviously said the title. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have been informed by the ponies that Xbox Series S is trash because Dying Light 2 runs the game at 720p, and PlayStation 5 is only 1080p. So that's a big win. I mean, I guess we'll take this L. We'll definitely take this L. Um, we'll definitely take it on this one. So, yeah. So let's get into this for a minute. 720p, man. That's pretty low, man. That's pretty low. What's up, Zico? That's pretty low if you ask me. 720p. Yeah. I mean, I think they might be onto something, man. Like if Xbox Series S is trash because it can only do 720p, and the PlayStation 5 is 1080p. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what argument they're trying to win with that, but I mean, okay, yeah, clearly so I have been informed by the Pony Squad that Xbox Series S is trash because Dying Light 2 is 720p, so we need to take that L, guys. We need to take it. I mean, we need to take that L and work with it, roll with it, whatever we got to do, because the PlayStation 5 is clearly superior because it can do 1080p. Next gen is 1080p. Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. They're trying to tell me that the Series S is trash for 720p, but then they're like, "Oh, but the PlayStation 5 is great." And I'm like, "Dude, it's only 1080p. It's like 1440p on the Series X now." so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to get at. What do you guys think? Graphics should not define gameplay? No, I don't think they do. I played it. I put out a video on it. I think it is actually holding up pretty dang good, man. 1080p, the master race. No, enhanced but not defined. I've told people from the get go, if you buy a Series S, play it on a monitor, and you will have no problems. I cannot find any problems playing that game while playing on my Series S on a 1440p monitor. Like, I'm completely satisfied with how it turns out. What's up, Felix? How's it going, man? Last gen is holding back the next gen consoles. It definitely is. I am starting to feel I'm starting to feel like I want next gen. When will 8K come to the next gen consoles? I saw that on the box. I know. Don't worry, 8K is going to be here. Well, they already got 8K on one game. It is a pixel. It is a pixel game, but it's 8K, man. It definitely renders in 8K. I mean, PlayStation Foundry was pretty happy about that. So I was like, ooh. Anybody want to tell them that this is a pretty basic game? I don't know, man. I just think it's kind of funny. The argument these guys come up with these days is like, are you guys kidding me, man? You guys are going to sit there and bag on 720p on the Series S, but your best good PlayStation 5 is doing 1080p? Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, the game Tourist is 8K. Yeah. PlayStation Foundry was pretty happy about that. They were really happy about that one being 8K. Finally, we get to say 8K on the PlayStation. I'm like, dude, like, seriously, why would you guys even talk about that one? Get that $3,000 8K TV to play? Yeah, no, man. I already feel bad for people out there buying $1,600 TVs for their 32 gigabyte HDMI 2.1 PlayStation 5. Dude, that's pretty bad. I don't understand how they say that can be 8K. If that thing has only got a 32 gigabyte output limit for HDMI 2.1, that doesn't sound right to me. Xbox has 40, so I mean, HDMI 2.1 is 48 gigabytes a second. So I mean, at least the Series X gets you a little bit closer. I don't know. I mean, maybe someday we'll get like some checkerbird 8K, and then we can definitely run around and talk about our checkers again. They're like, we got 1080p checkerboard. I'm like, yeah, dude, but we got 720p native. what do you think is going to look better? Mac Master Race M1 Ultra, yeah. I did see that. I want to see. I want to see that in action because I don't know, man. I don't know. The RDNA 2 features are not being used. They should use AMD FSR for Dying Light 2 on consoles. Tyler, I got a PC now on for the studio, and I'm telling you right now, dude, FSR really isn't as good as a lot of you guys think it might be. It really doesn't enhance things too much. At least on the games I've tried. It kind of feels like FSR needs some work still to be able to really produce some solid results. Now it does do good on some games, but you still have to render it a pretty high resolution for it to really give you checkers. Yeah, go Packers loves checkers. What's up, man? Dude, I think it's hilarious. To tell you the truth, I do. I think it's hilarious. Like we're at a point now with these consoles where technically it doesn't really matter. It does kind of yeah, I heard about the Keystone thing. It sounds like it's just a leak for a code name or whatever. If it does turn out to be something pretty cool, like that would be awesome. But as it sits right now, with us only being a year into um, Keystone, so I mean, think about the naming of that for a second. Keystone is a pretty popular, or is a pretty important piece, and if that's the name of that project, Keystone, you would expect it to be um, a fully integrated type of Xbox for next gen. Like this thing is probably going to be definitely more powerful than what we got now, but it'll completely be. I'm wondering if Keystone means is meaning that it might be something like modular, so that it could possibly be upgraded further. Like actually, what's up, Gaming Fire? Like cloud gaming, yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Keystone is I don't think it's going to be anything in terms of like a new console for us. I think Keystone might be starting to feel more powerful, and Elden Ring got to level 191. Frost Axe, nice. Kind of feel like Kratos does frost damage. Nice. I'm in the castle right now. I had to fight this knight in a room to get a key. I kind of just rolled back out the door and cheesed him, dude. That was pretty funny. I'm using a hammer I got off a gladiator, dude. I like that. It's pretty freaking cool right now. Mr. Glass and the Chicka Birds. I think cloud gaming should be there, but not as a native thing. If you think about Keystone for a minute, like think about it. Keystone. Um, right now, cloud gaming on Xbox will get you 1080p at 60 frames a second. Keystone could be an evolution of what they've got now to be able to deliver more of an Xbox Series X. Because right now you're basically getting a little bit less than what the Series S would do. So maybe Keystone is me personally, I think it's tied to streaming. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I feel that Keystone is more tied to streaming than it will be to um I think it's going to be more tied to streaming than it will be tied to a brand new console. As a former officer, my first thought was Keystone Cops. That's not good, lol. Yeah, for real, man. Those Keystone. I forgot about that. I forgot about that Keystone thing. Keystone. Yeah, I think Keystone's definitely going to be more tied to online, dude. To be completely honest with you, man, dang. I should probably start doing my hair again for the show. I just cut it too short this last time, so kind of have to hide myself under a hat because. Whoa, what's going on, man? Or Keystone was the code name for the Xbox Series X and S. No, I think that was Lockhart, and I think that was Lockhart, man. Oh, Series X. I might have to start that game soon. It looked good. Yeah, it is. It is pretty good. Project Scarlet was the same for Series X. Yeah, so Project Scarlet was the name for Series X, and Lockhart was Series S. But I mean, like, we could sit and talk about Keystone all anybody wants, but I mean, like, we're literally a little bit over a year into this generation. Like, should we even care about that yet? To be completely honest with you, Google Pixel 6 uses 20-core GPU with an 8-core ARM CPU and 8 gigabytes of LDDR5 RAM at 30. Nice. That's a pretty nice phone then. Yeah, Anaconda was a Xbox. No, that was Scorpio, huh? I think Anaconda was prior gen. Last gen. Now we are this gen. Can't wait to see what the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to bring us. I wonder if it's going to be twice as big as this one. Maybe they'll get that original heat sink back and not be this little tiny one. Mac Studio performance in games. Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see that too, because they're claiming it's the most powerful whatever, but yeah, I don't know about that. You're trying to tell me that they magically just put a graphics card together that's more powerful than any of the stuff they've got out right now? Like, I mean, if anybody could do it, maybe Apple could, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not a big Apple fan, man. I'm more of a PC guy than Mac, to be completely honest with you. Just figured I'd get it on live and talk about that, because that is pretty big, for Dying Light 2 to get that upgrade. We should be receiving an upgrade for the first game here pretty soon. That's definitely gonna enhance that game. You can already play that on the PlayStation 5, which is kind of weird that PlayStation's got the update way before the Xbox did on that. Let's see if I can even find a copy of that. Mm-hmm. Dying Light. Wow, that one went right back up to expensive. Is PS supposed to get a performance patch for Dying Light 2 as well? I don't believe it is. They didn't say anything about it, and I would think if it was coming, it would have came out with the Xbox one, because the PlayStation version got a drop that day too. So that one's still running at 1080p at 60. Just want Dying Light 2 to drop in Game Pass. I know, huh? VR. Yeah. It would be pretty cool if that did drop in Game Pass, to be completely honest with you, Patrick. That would be awesome. Because if it drops in Game Pass, then hopefully I get Play Anywhere, so I can download it on PC and check it out. I was thinking PlayStation when they had Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, the Dragon as exclusive. Oh yeah, huh? Now Spyro and Crash are on everything else. I don't know. PlayStation's made a lot of decisions that have changed the way people see it over the years. Because me being a PlayStation fan for since the beginning, man, I just so many of my favorite franchises from PlayStation are not even there anymore. Like, the stuff they've got now, I mean, it's all right and everything, but man, I was more into SOCOM. My favorite games on PlayStation were like SOCOM, Gran Turismo, MotorStorm, some of like the Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper was pretty cool. I didn't really care too much about Jak and Daxter. Ratchet and Clank was pretty cool. I mean, I did play Jak and Daxter. I mean, it was all right, but like some of the other cool games that they made, like not Legacy of Kain, but Mark of Kree. That game was pretty freaking solid. That was made by the MLB guys, the ones that do MLB The Show. Dying Light 2 will get extra checkerbirds in the next. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man. The checkerbirds are coming, man. Motorstorm was pretty cool. Yeah, Motorstorm was fun, man. Playing that on PlayStation 3 was like, wow, this is great. They've just, I don't know, man. They've went all in on these really high quality um these really high quality freaking visuals and the cutscenes and stuff, and like it's just not. I mean, they look good. Like, I'm not going to say they don't look good, but like when you go from them really high quality cutscenes in Horizon Forbidden West back to like the gameplay that just doesn't hold up that good, I'm like, ooh boy, man, like what the heck? Motorstorm at the time blew me away. Oh yeah, dude, it was freaking beautiful, and yeah, dude, it was so nice when that one came out. Um, when the PlayStation originally launched, I remember looking at that and I'm like, wow, man. I just don't feel like the graphics are like blown me away as much as they used to. Yeah, dude, I've been playing Age of Ashes since it was on PC. We need checkerbirding merch. We'll get it. We'll get it, man. We're definitely gonna get it. Yeah, I definitely recommend if you got a Series X, download that Age of Ashes. It's pretty freaking fun, man. Like if you're into the little flying games, it is pretty fun. I downloaded it when it first came out on PC, so I'll just keep playing it on PC. What about you guys, man? Like I don't know. It's just kind of hard, man. I had a headache this morning when I woke up, so I didn't really do anything today. I wanted to come out and do a live because I haven't really been able to put out much information. New Wolfenstein, yeah, that would be a good game to play. I like Wolfenstein. I think Wolfenstein is due for a new one. Didn't really care too much about the last one they put out with the sisters, but I just didn't like the gameplay style of it. I didn't like the whole um, bullet sponge enemy thing, man. That just didn't work for me. Um, I liked playing Wolfenstein, when it was like the yeah, Youngblood was pretty bad. Diminishing returns on fidelity, detail because of how good it looks. Like even next gen games look like PS4 games with high. Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. And then, I mean, if you buy into the whole, oh yeah, go get a PC, so you can have better. It's just like, man, they really just it. It's really not as big of a jump as you would think it is because, like, dude, I can play most of this stuff at max settings at 1440p at well over well over 100 frames on mostly everything. And like Series X and PlayStation 5 are doing a pretty good job at giving you pretty high settings right now, especially on this cross-gen stuff. So maybe when like the newer gen stuff comes out, like I'll see a little more. But ever played the Michael Jackson game back in the day? Um, I think I did that one on Nintendo. It was like on regular Nintendo, if I remember correctly. I think I did play it. I just don't think the visuals are. I don't know, man. I'm just not getting blown away. I mean, like if we are at a point where like visuals aren't really going to get any better, I definitely want better gameplay mechanic. Moonwalker, I think. Yeah, I think you're right, teacher. That's why stable frame rates and a lot of effects and stuff impress me more. Also, big open worlds are impressive. See, I like big open worlds. If they could find a way to deliver some big open worlds with pretty nice. I mean, gosh, if they could just figure out how to get rid of all the popping on open worlds, man, I would be a lot happier with just that. Because I mean, think about it, guys. I get on there and play Assassin's Creed all the time, and I'm still happy with the way that looks. So I don't really know if I need um, I mean, I would like to see an open world game with Nanite. That would be pretty cool. I would like to see that. Hopefully, we get those pretty soon. But I don't know. It's like they come out and they show us all this stuff to get us all hyped, and then they deliver like last gen games for like another 2-3 years most of the time. And it's like, my gosh, man, like I want to see something cool. Like, why can't they ever have anything solid built from the ground up for next gen? Like, why are we always stuck waiting and just buying more of the same stuff that we've been playing? I'm doing a playthrough of Area 51 on my PS2 by Midway Games. Nice. Yeah, Area 51 was pretty cool. I used to like those little rail shooter games too. Like House of Dead 2 was so cool on the Dreamcast. That game was pretty fun to play. I think Dreamcast was one of those consoles that like really kind of like blew you away in terms of visuals and stuff. It was like, wow, this looks great. Dang, my Samsung had VRR all this time, turned it on. Guess Elden Ring should be better on Series X. Yeah, it definitely should. Yeah, if you just barely found your Elden, it might have a different name. I think the naming for the VRR on Samsung is a little bit different than what it's called on other ones. Sometimes it'll be called FreeSync. Sometimes it's called because I don't know if they call it just VRR. I think my TV actually does call it VRR though. My Vizio. My Vizio that I kick myself every day because I should have just bought the I should have just bought the LG C1. If you can get this Vizio H1 OLED for the $999 when it goes on sale, I think that is a way good price for it. But if you pay the $1,300 like I did, just buy a C1. Don't buy the Vizio for $1,300. I just don't think it's worth. I just don't think it's worth that. I get VRR support in 120, but I can't use it with Dolby Vision, so that kind of irritates me. And then when I have Dolby Vision enabled with VRR, I kind of get like a little bit of screen flicker a lot. So I don't know. So that's not cool. I have to turn and if I turn Dolby Vision off, then I get solid VRR support. But then I don't get my. I feel like seeing next gen games on the Steam Deck will give me that blown away feeling. AAA games at 60 FPS on my handheld is insane. Yeah, even at 30 would be pretty cool. I don't know, man. I think we're just so set in our ways with these consoles, man, that like because I want to be impressed and I've been hoping that PlayStation could like blow me away visually, but everything they put out with this gosh damn checkerboard, it just infuriates me when I see it. I'm just like, why is it checkerboard? More devs leave Xbox. Well, that's good. They should be going over to PlayStation, man. Better off getting 4K 144 hertz monitor. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about that. Oh, I see. Roboito's here to let us all know that PlayStation Bettah. I feel like PS5's last couple of years going to be insane. I think so too. That's pretty much where I think PlayStation's going to be at is the end game. Onyx. PlayStation Bettah. Check. PlayStation Bettah. Checkerbirds. Welcome back, Onyx. Hello, Jago. How's it going, my friend? LG C1 is also a good choice. Yeah, I feel like the C1, if you've got the money, buy the C1. If you can find this Vizio for $999, man, that's a good price. $1,000 for this is a solid price. And then when you see like the little problems and the bugs that I run into, then you'd be like, I only paid $1,000 for it. You know what I mean? Instead of like paying 13. Dying Light 2 on Series S is a joke, LOL. Yeah, it's so bad. I mean, imagine having to play it on at 1080p though, dude. Member alert. Onyx has been a member for a while. 5 months, man. He's been there for 5 months. It's insane, man. 5 freaking months. Gosh, I haven't even checked that member thing in a while, guys. My goodness. I need to do some member content. Members only content. I tried to do it the one time and like it was because I look back on PS4 so fondly, but you got to think like some of those. Yeah, dude, the early years of that was terrible, man. Oh yeah, I mean like the early years of that was so bad. LOL, 2 left in less than a week. Halo now, Perfect Dark. LOL. Okay, awesome. That's really good, Roberto. So glad that those people were able to change their lifestyles and get different jobs, man. That's so awesome. Dying Light 2 is running 60 FPS on Series. I know, dude. These fanboys, man, they've been troubling. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is a good game, Desmond. You guys are lucky, man. Anybody that got to play that on Game Pass is freaking lucky. Let me see. The LG C2 comes out soon, or at least pricing has been revealed for this year. Yeah, I mean, if the C2 pricing is right around the C1, I would still recommend that over my Vizio, to be completely honest with you. Holiday 2022 will be called L for PlayStation and win for X. Yeah, for real. See, and that's the thing, man. Like these 2 games that they put out already, you know, well, 3 games, you know. I mean, what was it? Sifu, Horizon Forbidden West, and Gran Turismo 7. I feel like Gran Turismo 7 is by far the best out of the 3. Horizon Zero Dawn would probably be, or Forbidden West would probably be the second one, and then Sifu. But now you got Forspoken getting pushed back again. I mean, you'll still have in a few days you'll still have Ghostwire Tokyo coming out. Roboito makes sense, dude. You're waffling. Enjoy playing those checkered birds. I know. It's like I got the best checkered birds ever. I mean, these PlayStation guys, dude, I don't know what their deal is. I don't know why I don't know why they get so upset about their PlayStation, man. They got to come over here and talk bad about Xbox. Xbox has delivered everything I needed to deliver. Oh yes, Returnal. Returnal is getting that update here in a few days. I'm definitely going to go back and check that out for sure. Definitely going to check that out. Frog, what's your TV features missing from the CX? Just a 120 hertz at Dolby Vision. I don't get the 120 hertz with Dolby Vision enabled, which would be pretty cool. But I don't necessarily know if that's worth $300 freaking dollars. You know what I mean? And then just the flicker when it oh gosh, what's it called? The flicker when I use Dolby Vision with VRR. Sometimes I get a little flicker when I first start playing the games, like Halo. Get it? Assassin's Creed, I get it when I first start playing. I was getting it with Elden Ring, so I'd have to turn in 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. Yeah, I mean I have 4 ports on mine as well, so I wonder if the C2 fixes the issues you have. Probably would. What's up, Gunpla? Gunpla, how's it going, man? Yeah, you know what, Patrick? I'd actually like to play that with you, to tell you the truth. I think we should get together on that one and actually play that in Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom. Oh gosh, dude, Astro's Playroom is so great. When I mean, we could talk about. Oh yeah, I forgot. And what the heck is that? Babylon's Fall, man. Babylon's Fall is a great one. Have you checked that out yet, Patrick? Babylon's Fall. I should probably live stream some more of that tonight, to be completely honest with you. Dying Light, 60 FPS on Series. This is laughable. Dying Light at 1080p on PS5 is pretty laughable, don't you think, buddy? I guess it just needs more checkerbirds. I like Astro's Playroom actually. Yeah, Astro's Playroom is not a bad experience. Not a bad one. It definitely helps you. Nah, those reviews scared me off. Not gonna lie. It's I don't necessarily think it's a bad game, Patrick. I think that it came out at the wrong time. It launched way too close to Elden Ring, man. And to be completely honest with you, with it being a live service game like that, I think it probably should have not been full price, man. Ponies are so hyped about that co-op. About that co-op is free, but they don't realize Returnals. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh my gosh, it's free, and I was like, dude, it was worth $50. Now that they got this, maybe it's worth the $70. It's the frames, Frog. What's wrong with the frames, dude? 60 FPS is pretty dang good, man. And it works just fine for me. So I don't know what you're talking about. And I've already beat the game, so I'm able to go anywhere on there I want to and run around high stress areas. So when no zombies are on the screen, I ran right through a whole crowd of zombies, dude. I didn't notice any perceivable downgrades. It does have some screen tearing, but yeah. It drops to the low 50s. Oh man, heaven forbid it goes down to 50. Gosh, imagine if you had VRR enabled, you wouldn't even feel it. That's pretty cool. And with the beauty of the Xbox controller, you don't even perceive those frame drops because you still get really, really good freaking latency with the Xbox controller, man. It's kind of baked into the controller. So yeah, dude, it's actually pretty cool. Put the frames up. Put what frames up? You're really sitting here complaining about you're really sitting here complaining about the Series S, dude. Oh man. I don't even think Roberto has a PlayStation 5. Be completely honest with you. If he had a PlayStation 5, he would probably understand, that 720 would drop frames. It's only 1080p on PlayStation 5, Roberto. And on Series X, it just got an upgrade to where you get higher resolution at 60 frames a second, dude. A pony now using a 2022 laptop to downplay a Series S. Why aren't you using your precious PlayStation as ammo? Stop making yourself looking stupid, Roberto. I know, huh? Yeah, exactly. PlayStation 5 is dropping frames in it too, if I remember correctly. I have to stay off Twitter. Way too toxic. I thought Shadow Unpackers were bad. Yeah, dude, Twitter's really bad. That's why I get mad sometimes and I come on here and I do like a salt show. No, it's not. What the heck does that mean, dude? No, it's not. What word is that, buddy? Played it last week, he says. No, you didn't. You don't even have a PlayStation 5, Roberto. Frog, you got troll titles? Yeah, I do got troll titles. Because you guys got troll comments in my comment section, man. Oh, so I hit you back with a troll comment. 1080p on PlayStation. I know they're like, yeah, man, take that L, Xbox. You guys got 720p. We get. How the freak are these people in here today? Oh, yeah. That user's gone. What the freak? Is there like two of them? Okay, good. Sorry, guys. Sorry about your the Peggies and the ponies. Twitter's next level with fanboys. I refuse to join. Put up with it. Oh yeah, dude. I sometimes, man, I don't like being on there. Why did who leave for Insomniac? Who cares? Andrew, you made it. You got spam in the chat. I know, dude. I get them all the time now. I get them pretty often, to tell you the truth. What's up, Neutral Shadow? That's 2 in a week. Oh man. Well, did you see how many people left PlayStation, bruh? All of Evolution Studios. Dang, bro. All of Evolution Studios left PlayStation. So I guess the Xbox has got a while before them dudes catch up. That's cool, man. Who's the head man? Yeah, it sounds like autism. Oh, dang. All of Evolution Studios is now owned by Codemasters there, buddy, and they used to be pretty big freaking they used to be a pretty big developer. Let's see what's going on with the Xbox dude leaving Xbox, man. Oh man, we lose an hour this week, dude. Savings time begins 2 a.m. Sunday local time. Dude, that really sucks. Xbox Series X and S is on track to outsell PlayStation 5 and fall behind Nintendo Switch. That's with only Halo and Forza. Imagine how hard it will be to get Xbox consoles when Bethesda games like Starfield. Yeah. Oh no, man. Oh yeah, that's tonight, right? Yeah, tonight at 2 a.m. Gosh. A day of a pony one. Wake up 2. See anything good about Xbox. Hate on it. Sleep. Yep, exactly. Oh man, time flies, man. Yeah, it does. Roberto. People assume he quit, but he probably got a better job. I don't know, man. I don't really care if people leave Xbox, dude. Like, that's not even really like stuff I care about to talk about, man. It just, what is it supposed to mean? Like, I don't get it when like the little fanboys say that kind of stuff. Like, what does it mean? I mean, I've seen Sony shut down whole freaking studios, and these guys are like, oh, well, one dude left. Like, I don't get what you're implying, dude. Like, so he left Xbox, man. Apparently, from what I hear from all the developers and stuff that I follow, a lot of them leave after a while because they just want to go do something different. Robert's dad left his mom. What does that mean? Oh gosh. Oh man, yeah, everybody should go back to PlayStation. Microsoft is earning over $3.5 billion a year from Game Pass. I know, dude. All those women are gonna leave Sony. I know, all the ones that are being harassed by the little Sony management guys. And Sony, I mean, like Sony, they got those guys that like the little people. You know what I mean? He left for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. Hey, don't worry, Berto. I'll be back. I'm just going to get cigarettes. He's like, oh, gee, Pa, it's been so many years now. Gosh. 3.5 billion and fanboys still say Game Pass is a failure. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what they get. Is Jim Ryan harassing? I don't know. No, I don't think it's Jim Ryan. He don't seem like that kind of dude. My doesn't smoke cigs. No. It's a failure. What's a failure? Roberto, do you need a timeout, buddy? You can't get your thoughts together. It just sounds like gibberish, bro. So your eyes are so red about PlayStation getting outsold by Xbox last month, dude. You're just like, oh my gosh, dude, how does Xbox sell more Xboxes than PlayStation? How do they do it, man? 3 billion in inflated. Everyone has Game Pass. It's paying $1 for it. They make 250 million tops. Oh, I know. My man is having a stroke as he types. Give him a moment. I know. He's all sad. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe the Xbox is outselling the PlayStation. PlayStation's better. I swear. Please just listen to me. PlayStation is better. If PlayStation's better, why is Xbox outselling it again, man? Like, tell me." 12% cut on Microsoft Store, Xbox and PC. PlayStation takes 30% cut. Oh boy, tell where you from, buddy. I don't think he knows. Oh, now he's happy. Philly. It's a nice place to be, maybe. I don't know. Do you realize many devs have left PlayStation? Also, maybe you forgot all the BS that went on in Japan. I know, didn't they just shut down all those Japan places too? Like, I don't know. He's like, one developer left Microsoft and went to PlayStation, and it's like, dude, last year a whole bunch of people just left PlayStation and went other places. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, look, the XYZ thing is still trying to. Oh yeah, just go ahead and completely time them out for a lot longer than 300 seconds, man. Just go ahead and block them completely. Made it. I pay $10 a month for Game Pass Ultimate, so cut the $1 nonsense. Last of Us Uncharted 4. And you pour from the homeless shelter of Philly. Grass ain't greener. Left and came back like my women do. Oh, I see. Yeah, what kind of women? Because we've all seen those ones before, my friends. So everybody that's got a PlayStation in here, how are you guys feeling about your PlayStation? The ones without teeth. In India, you get the first 8 months free and a $6.99 a year for Game Pass Ultimate, which is $9. Nice, dude. That's a good deal. You don't pay $10 for Game Pass when you can get it for $1 like everyone else. PS Plus Bettah. PS Plus Bettah. So much better. Nice. What are you playing on it, Shaker? What are you playing on it? Just try to move the conversation. Start talking about some PlayStation games. Maybe then Roberto will jump in and talk about games and instead of just my games, PC, PS, and Nintendo. Oh, I see. So why do you hate Xbox so much there, Roberto? Show me on this PlayStation where the Xbox touched you. Go ahead. You can see it right back there. See on the PlayStation? Will you show me where the Xbox touched you, buddy? Why you're so mad at the Xbox? I really would like to know. Try and platinum for Ben West. Nice. Xbox will be the super daddy when they provide quality. I know Call of Duty's gonna put Xbox way over the top there, Roberto. Then what are you gonna do? Because Xbox is bad for gaming. And who told you this? What enlightened fella convinced you that this is the case? Because yeah, dude, I've been playing video games for a long time, and yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Xbox seems like it's pretty good for gaming, to tell you the truth. What happens when PlayStation doesn't have God? I know. They'll be like, don't worry about it. When PlayStation's gonna have our live service games, and we're gonna be able to buy skins all day long, and it's gonna be great. We'll just pay $70 for the game, and then we're gonna buy our skins, guys. We're gonna have like the best skin shop on any console. Online fees, thank Xbox. Okay, thanks Xbox for giving us the best freaking online multiplayer experience ever. Yeah, sadly, PlayStation doesn't reinvest that money into their online, so it kind of sucks over there, buddy. $180 a year to play day one PlayStation Studio games. Why do you keep talking about it? I know. I guess Microsoft is bad for software. I know, dude. Like my Xbox feels like a pretty seamless experience there, man. Like I don't get what Xbox is better than Steam. Xbox is pretty good, man. Steam, I've only got a few months of experience with Steam, so I don't really know. Oh, got his facts from the PlayStation fanboy echo chamber. Didn't you all know everything said there's facts? Oh, I see. That's right. No, and Steam is free. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, online gaming on Xbox, man, is pretty freaking solid. More money in gaming is good for games and the communities that build and develop them. Do you think Nintendo need to make a proper console? I do. I do think Nintendo should get back into the to the console wars proper, to be completely honest with you. As you can see, I don't think it'd be really hard for them to beat the PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like they're doing it. They're definitely Steam is not free. No, someone thought the Series X. Someone threw a Series X through Robert's window like a brick. Oh gosh. Online gaming getting good since 2000. You have to buy the games. Yeah, you have to buy the games, man. You do have to buy the games. Didn't sell well, but had amazing looking games. Yeah, remember our Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube was pretty freaking great, man. The GameCube was pretty solid. You had to buy the game. Xbox made online gaming. They did. The Switch is more of a handheld than a regular console. I really wish that Nintendo would do an actual freaking console again. And I mean, like, I love the Switch, but I mean, I think they should have like maybe they should just upgrade the Switch dock to actually be like a more powerful console that you could put your Switch in and be able to play games at a higher quality. Man, that would be pretty cool. But I do think the limitations on that would be because the and sell discs again, you know, like put it on a disc, and then if you want to play it on the go, you just save it to the internal memory on the Switch so you could play it or something. Andrew, I just finished Cyberpunk on PS5. Can't believe how short the story was. I hadn't unlocked many skills or cyberware. Weird after grinding Elden Ring. Yeah, dude, I got about 26 hours out of Cyberpunk, my first playthrough. So, 2024 makes new consoles really difficult to support. Yeah, I think the chip shortage is going to go on a lot longer than that, though. To be completely honest with you, GT7 looks amazing, and credit to Polyphony. But let's be real, new Forza will blow. Yeah, dude, the new Forza is gonna stomp it, man. Pretty good in the visuals. Why do you think Phil Spencer came out and said, guys, I don't think we should like use games as a way to like jab at people anymore? Oh dang. The game's now completely empty. Oh dang, they need to add some more content to that for sure. Now that they've got it fixed to where it's actually worth playing on every console, well, except for base consoles, they really do need to turn their attention to actually updating and putting real content in it. Less than half as long as GTA 5 to finish. True. I haven't finished. I haven't finished all of GTA 5, but I am making it a point now that I bought this the updated versions to play through it again. I am going to play through it and actually finish the whole campaign of GTA 5. Definitely need some DLC. Steam and Xbox about the same. PS fans talk about Xbox more than PlayStation. I know, dude. I've encouraged them to talk about the games when they come on here, man, and they just don't. Yeah, I might stream that. Actually, I think I will stream that just because I need the clicks. So hopefully I can get some clicks on that. Stream it on Xbox Series S. Yeah, so many bad signs over at Xbox, bro. I mean, they're just growing so fast and buying so many different developers that, yeah, dude, like losing one out of freaking what, 20,000 developers? I mean, gosh, dude, that's got to be really hard for them. How are they ever going to make it with all the talent that they just got with Activision, bro? Are you serious, dude? Are you completely serious, man? They just bought so much freaking, dude. Let's put it this way. Call of Duty Vanguard looks better than Horizon Forbidden West. The visuals in Call of Duty Vanguard look better than Forbidden West. The what are they called? The cutscenes look better than Forbidden West. And the gameplay, actual in-game play, visuals in game, they look pretty dang good too. I'd watch it for sure. Nice. Yeah, dude. I'm definitely going to be doing some. I will live stream that on the Xbox Series S. I really want to see how that holds up on Series S. That'll be the first system I cover on it. I've got to download it on everything. I'll be covering that on Tuesday. I'll come straight home from work and we'll just start playing that. Bro, PlayStation fans save Xbox so much money on Game Pass advertisement. I know. Yeah, well, don't buy an Xbox, Roberto. There's probably somebody else out there that wants it more than you. I got Flight Sim running on Steam Deck. Oh, dang. Really? Flight Sim running on Steam Deck. Dang. Signs over at PlayStation outside of my. Yeah, every single PlayStation first party game has sold poorly on the PlayStation 5. That is true. Except for Miles Morales. That was because it's $50 and Digital Foundry did a really good job at like, yeah, man, this game looks so good. And I'm like playing it and I'm like, dude, this looks pretty generic, man. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, the cutscenes look amazing, but the gameplay, man, the gameplay just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm a little bit, turned off at the way the freaking cutscenes look way better than the gameplay, and it's like you play something like Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're going through Guardians of the Galaxy, and all of the visuals in that game. I mean, even the cutscenes and everything. I mean, they look good, but then the gameplay doesn't look so far away from what the cutscenes look like, so it looks pretty good. It's a consistent experience. Whereas on PlayStation, you get these really beautiful freaking cutscenes, and then you get the I mean, I guess it looks good, worlds and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, even the cutscenes in Gran Turismo, dude, you can't even if you're on the track and you want to take a screenshot on your PlayStation 5, if you push the share button, it automatically brings up a pause menu right on the freaking play right on Gran Turismo. And I'm like, dude, I wanted to take a screenshot. Why is it doing that? And it's like, dude, they don't even want you to do that. You have to be in like photo mode to take a screenshot. That's your best good PlayStation. You can't spin your camera around your car. They don't want you out there looking for all the stuff that they don't put in there. There's a 42 FPS in the big. With some in low settings. We need an actual video though. Yeah, the only way I'd be able to don't offend his sacred box. Oh my gosh, dude. I own a PS5 myself. Series X is now my main console. PS4 was my best console I've owned. Yeah. It just kind of goes that way, man. Everybody's like, oh yeah, it's PlayStation 5, but then you start playing on the PlayStation 5 and trust me, like when you see a game on the Xbox Series X and then you see it on the PlayStation 5, at least for me anyways, I appreciate the picture that I get on my Series X far more than my PlayStation 5, even on the same game, man. Just hit the share button and take a screenshot. I did that. You get the little bar across the screen that do you even have this game, Roberto? I don't think Roberto has it because he would know exactly what I'm talking about. They are remastering GTA 5 because Sony ponies ran out of games to play. I know. RTX Minecraft is better visuals than the cutscenes in Horizon Forbidden West in the game. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Well, if then you should know exactly what I'm talking about, dude, because I'm not lying. It brings up a little pause menu. You have to be in photo mode to actually take pictures of that in escapes mode. Oh, you see your comment. Choose to ignore you. Yeah, Roberto is lost. It absolutely brings. Yeah, exactly, man. You can't even take a damn. I've been in some like spots where I'm like, dang, I want to take a screenshot of this, and I go to hit the screenshot button, and it's like, nope, you get a pause. You get a pause menu, dude. I'm like, what the freak, man? Why does it do that? It's so irritating. I can take a screenshot of Forza no matter what. I don't get a dang a pause menu. I can move my camera around my car. I can take a screenshot anywhere I want on Forza, but I can't do it on PlayStation. And to tell you what, guys, playing freaking Forza 7 on my OLED with Dolby Vision, the visuals aren't that much far apart. They're really not that far apart, man. That Dolby Vision really brings out a lot of freaking detail in Forza 7. It really does. Just couldn't build the wall fast enough. That's so mean. Oh dang, gosh. Oh, the new Hispanic Go Packers. He's like, I want to be the next Packers. Why does Dying Light look like crap? LOL, Dolby Vision. It doesn't even have HDR support on Dying Light, bro. I mean, but funny you still laughed. Yeah. Oh man, I guess Roberto got himself putting time out, man. Sorry about that. Oh, I played Forza Horizon 5 yesterday and I was blown away. That jungle there. It does, man. It looks so good. Dolby Vision really does bring it out. And I'm telling you, just switch between it, turn it on and off, and look at the picture, and you're like, wow, dude, that looks freaking pretty dang good. It almost adds like an extra layer of you know what, guys? To be completely fair, PlayStation first party games, um, the way they do their HDR knows it kind of almost resembles what you get from Dolby Vision. Uh, the way they handle that, I think that their method for like Adobe Vision competitor is actually doing pretty good because Gran Turismo 7 really looks good. The visuals in that, like the colors and everything looks really really good. Even if Dying Light 2 looked bad on Series S, what does it matter to you if you don't even own an Xbox? It shouldn't. Yeah, I know exactly. Besides, the way the car drive, Forza is a better game than GT7. I actually kind of like the way the cars drive in Forza 7. I like the way GT7 is, but I also like GT7 feels a little bit more forgiving, a lot more forgiving actually. Forza 7 feels a little bit. Assetto Corsa is the best. Assetto Corsa Competizione, and then you have Forza 7 and then GT7 is kind of my pecking order for those games right now. GT7 is really stiff, yeah. The clear coat and sparkle on GT7 is jaw. Yeah, it does look pretty dang good. Forza feels like you are on ice skating. It does, but at the same time, if you actually know like the braking zones and where to brake and all of that stuff, you can be pretty freaking good on Forza 7, just like you can on GT7. GT7 is a shiny GT Sport with cafe and cutscenes for all. um, yes and no. Yes and no. It feels a lot more streamlined than it works. The way they built that Onyx is actually pretty good, man. I do like the way that they built the structure of GT7. I feel like it's perfect. I feel like it's perfect in that area in terms of like the grind and stuff in there. I really do feel like it is pretty good. I fly right off the mountain to my death when I hit the brakes on Forza. Yeah. Um, you got to brake on Forza. Your braking lines are a little bit farther back. Try finding a spot on the track shaker and start braking a little bit sooner on the on the tracks. Try to line up your braking points. Use a reference spot on the track to yeah, GT7 is by far my favorite Gran Turismo experience over the years. GT7 was perfect. I felt like the grind was suitable enough. I actually rolled the credits on it. So check a turn. Yeah, maybe the steering a little bit. Oh yeah, I mean like it's just practice the same track over and over, Shaker. Just learn those racing lines and stuff, and you will get better. Just got GT7 a couple of days ago. I'm actually great. It's actually great and enjoying it more than I thought. Yeah, exactly. I think the Peter. I honestly believe that the way they structured GT7 with the grind is actually freaking perfect. Is perfect. I really do like how they did that. Uh, if anything, it it definitely points you to all the stuff that you should want to do. I do kind of like how they put each track kind of behind a grind. I mean, it was a little bit irritating when I first loaded it up, but now that I've actually unlocked everything and I've seen the credits roll, I am 100% happy with the way they did that. Can't wait for the back game if we ever get it. Yeah. In Forza, I feel like you got to be very precise with the joysticks. Yeah, you do. You do. You have to be really precise. You can't just like you can't flick and do all that stuff. If you're flicking, man, if you're just flicking from side to side on the controls on that, yeah, you're gonna have a really hard time. But if you push up on the joystick and then rotate it, it's so much freaking better. Does take a little bit of time to get used to playing it like that, but it feels more like you're steering a wheel than actually, if like you're flicking it, you're not gonna, yeah, you're not gonna be able to pull off some of the driving lines that you have to pull off in racing games just to get a good line. Yeah, dude, you can't do that flicking it. I just hope it's not as bad as the new grid. Actually, the new grid's pretty good. RC. Um, I'm wondering if you got the same problem that I'm wondering if you got the same problem where like when you let off the throttle, it automatically starts braking your car. If you did that, you need to delete your save. You need to start a new game and pick either easy or hard or anything. If you pick medium on there, then it will automatically kick on that auto brake. So they are fixing it. There's a patch coming, but you need to be able to. You're gonna have to delete your save for it to feel better. Planning to pick up a steering wheel for Forza Motorsport 8? Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. By then, you should be able to get yourself the T248. I'm actually thinking about buying that for the PlayStation so I can review it, and it will be the exact same on the Xbox. Yeah, because my wheel feels so weird, and the car just feel weird. We getting some aggro in here tonight? A little bit. I don't understand why they removed Forza Motorsport from Game Pass a couple of months ago. Maybe PlayStation begged them to. See the thing with Xbox, man, when they do these games joints, they when they do these racing games, they only license the cars and stuff for like 4 years. So once that license is up, they have to stop selling it. I meant BTCC in my comment, not back. Oh. No one is listening to you. Go make it work. Oh man, you guys. Grid should be sim racing, not simcade. Now, I think Grid is actually filling a pretty decent niche for certain peepers. It's definitely blurring the line a little bit between sim racing and simcade. It it feels a lot more arcade than Gran Turismo 7, but Gran Turismo 7 is definitely on the right on the line between sim and simcade. We're mean. I hear LOL. Yeah, my wheel feels so weird, and the car just feel weird. Oh, you're talking about on on grid. Turn all the settings like all the way down to 50. Just turning all the settings down to 50 actually made it so I could kind of drive it. It's just too heavy, man. You can't drive it with a heavy wheel. As soon as you turn that heaviness down, it gets so much better on all racing games. I want a flight stick and a racing wheel. They're a good investment, dude. They definitely enhance the experience a lot more than you would think they would. Time out. Oh, it happens already. I know. Oh, gosh. I want a flight sim setup. That would be pretty cool to get one of those. I do have the flight stick. I think it's pretty cool. It's not 720p. It's 1600x900. Oh. Is it only 900p? Like I don't notice a major difference dropping it from 1080p to the 60 FPS, man. It really doesn't. I put out videos, man. I don't. If it's 900p, that's still somewhat impressive, but the 1600 kind of makes it look a little off. Mark has the same photo as a guy who has seen frog abuse on Xbox. Oh yeah, he does, huh? Does he? Oh, a T-Dog, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That tree physics in GT7 is, I know, huh? You can still find Forza Motorsport. Yeah, you can get it on CD Keys or G2A. There are a few places to still get Forza Motorsport 7 keys. Happened. PS fanboys really care about what others think. Yeah, they definitely do, man. They're so insecure about their PlayStation 5. They're on all the Xbox channels, man, trying to be like, please, guys, don't say nothing bad about our PlayStation. Forza 7 will be removed from Game Pass due to licenses expiring. Probably not worth. Yeah, especially if well, I'm hoping that changes with the next Forza. I don't want them to keep making them every other year. I want them to be. I want my racing games this generation to be a live service. I want to be able to just keep getting content over the generation. So hard to get used to a game like Grid after playing ACC on PC. Oh yeah, dude, getting used to Grid is. I've really tried to avoid online or arcade racers a lot more lately, and it just even playing F1, man, even playing F1, that game, the cars just stick to the road way too much, and it just makes driving games like Assetto Corsa or everything else just a bit too hard to move across those types of games, man. Triz, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. Yeah, Forza. Yep, that guy T-Dog. Yeah, you're right. It might be him. It might definitely be him. I just forgot what his picture looked like because yeah. Black Ops 3. Dude, I don't. And I don't think it's a play anywhere, so you know what it is. Would love to do a comparison video of Grid and Grid Legends. I played Grid Legends trial yesterday on my wheel and controller, and it looked and felt horribly compared to the original. Unbelievable. You mean like the original? like PlayStation 3 original grid, or you want the other grid that was out a couple years ago? I have both of those. I could do. I could possibly do a video for you, man. Yeah, the original grid on 360 was freaking amazing. The only thing with GT7 and some of the graphics, there was a couple of tracks where I was like, yikes. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's what I said in my review, Peter. If I wanted to go out of my way to find some negative stuff about GT7, I definitely could. But I don't really find a reason to go and knock that down. But I will do um I will do comparisons from other racing games. Like I don't have a problem with that because that's fair. I believe that's fair. Stick to the road and their car costs they're over 400 million bucks. I'm at 52 intelligence on Elden Ring now. Nice, man. I'm at what am I like 28 strength or 29 strength? I'm up in the castle now, Ice Cold Cabbage. I'm playing around in there. Um, Delusional Grandeur helped me get through that first boss, and now I'm just up there playing around. 28 points out the sweet spot. Nice. Just sample some King Thrash, dude. Is all the hate. And yeah, exactly, man. That King Thrash guy is just he's so bad for gaming, man. It's like, come on, dude. He's just really bad for gaming, man. Like his channel, man, is such I don't know, man. I don't appreciate it. I hate how his little freaking people come to my channel, and they're always spouting that nonsense, man. It's so dumb, man. Yeah, downforce is really good in F1 cars. It just makes it just makes it feel way too good to be true for me, anyways. 28 points off. And when you first get a driving setup, like a wheel setup, and you're still trying to learn how to fill the cars on the edge, and you play something like F2 or F1, it really screws with your senses a lot because it really just feels too good. Game Pass Grid. Oh, you mean Game Pass like Autosport? I think that one was Autosport. Is it Autosport? Game Pass Grid. Oh yeah, the first one's on. Yeah, the first one's on there. I bought it when it first came out, and I did not freaking like that one. Dying Light 2 is now 60 FPS on Xbox Series S. Yeah, I put out a video of it. Xbox sucks more than okay, whatever, dude. Yeah. Thrash Bass and Elden Ring right now. Really? Wow, dude. Now he's tearing that one apart because he's like, man, I couldn't get past the first. I couldn't make it past the dude with the dude on the horse. Son, I'm gonna trash it. Oh, I have a Thrustmaster wheel. I love F1. I have nearly 1,000 hours gameplay with F1. Nice, yeah. That's what I got is a Thrustmaster TX. I got a Thrustmaster TX with the T3PA Pro pedals that I have inverted. So nice. Like I can't understand why someone would like Elden Ring, but so far I've absolutely loved it, and I've never thought I would have. Yeah, Elden Ring is a solid experience, man. Like I'm really enjoying it. Thrash is hilarious. Most times I find he is wrong, but sometimes he is on point. Yeah, I just don't watch him. I think his channel is kind of I think it's a little bit bad for gaming, man. I don't think he's really a PlayStation fan. I think he's just an Xbox hate channel. But he's mad that the grass doesn't move on Elden Ring. I know. Oh, you don't need to keep doing that. He's gonna hide him. Ooh, dang. Nice. I also love Flight Sim. I have T-Flight. Nice. Yeah, I got a T-Flight Hostess too. Flight Sim is a solid experience, man. I think Ubisoft will make the Crew 3. I think Ubisoft just announced that you are going to get next-gen support. You are going to get 60 frames a second. You'll be getting that in July. They are updating the visuals, and that's all coming in July. So they probably will make a Crew 3, but they did the same thing with the Crew 1. They updated the visuals and made it better. And then like a year later, we got the Crew 3. Yeah, his channel is the Cobra Kai of PlayStation. Yeah, exactly, man. It's like I've expressed my feelings to King Thrash a few times. I've told him, man, you need to calm it down a little bit, dude. And And like I don't know, man, he just basically ignored me. So I was like, man, I was just giving you some advice. I think you should calm it down. I don't think you should be so negative toward games in general. Focus that energy more on, bringing out the good in games instead of just nitpicking and completely destroying everything. I know I do it on PlayStation a lot. I know I do it, but I mean, as you can see, my last couple of reviews for PlayStation games, I've really tried to not go after the developers and the games themselves, and I've tried to channel most of my. It's not even anger; it's like disappointment toward the actual console itself. I've tried to be more. I've tried to go more at the console itself as opposed to the developers, because they're really just doing the best they can with that checkerboard renderer 2.0. You know what I mean? With Elden Ring, I go from thinking it's the best game ever made, then 5 minutes later I hate it. That's why it's an amazing game. Yeah, I was playing around with it a little bit today, and I'm finally past the spot where I was having trouble with, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, I love this game. I love exploring. I like those kind of games, and I like that it doesn't hold my hand, and I like that it's a challenge to get from one point to another. Elden Ring, I go from yeah. I don't mind the console war if you don't take it too seriously and have fun with it. But with Thrash, it comes from a place of hate, and his fans are no better. Yeah, exactly, dude. It just feels like he's out there just hating. It's like an Xbox hate channel, man. And I don't know, man. I just don't agree with most of the stuff he does. I mean, but it's his show. He can do he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, I don't know. In my show, yeah, sometimes I say a lot of bad stuff about PlayStation, but I also say a lot of good stuff about PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like I tried. It's not that I try to be neutral. I am pretty much neutral, but dude, I love Xbox a lot more than PlayStation right now. Plate Fight Simulator on console, it feels really good. Yeah, it does. It actually feels like a Crew 3 equals Forza Horizon 5 graphics plus Forza Horizon 5 physics. Yeah, dude, it would be awesome to have that big of a map that looks that good. My advice with Elden Ring is get the Rot Dog as soon as you can. It makes a lot of bosses easy. The Rot Dog, isn't that one that like once it bites them and stuff, even though the bosses can take it out, then they start, it still causes like rot damage or something until they run out of health. I've seen a video about that. There's like a little thing over by the dragon that you can go down into a cave and it'll transport you somewhere. Just download Fallout 4 on Series S, and it won't work right. Can't talk to anyone and interact with stuff. How do I fix it? I would delete it and re-download it. Let's see if maybe that'll work. It applies rot and they tick down with health, and it does a percent health effect. Okay. Can you play Gran Turismo 7 offline? I don't believe you can. I don't believe you can play that offline. I think you could do like time trials or something, honestly. Oh, Jason Muggs. Oh, yeah. Are you using mods? Maybe you put the mods in the wrong order. But if you just downloaded it, and that's what I'm looking at, like you just downloaded it and you can't interact with anything. I don't know. I'd download 76 and play around with that. I wonder if I still have 76 actually downloaded to my Xbox, man. Nothing. It was the first time playing. It didn't work. Yeah, maybe delete it and re-download it. I mean, I can possibly download it to my Series X and see. Let me see what I got here. Manage storage devices. Yeah, I've got about the same on either. Dude, I got 50 games on 3 terabytes. That's not bad. Probably should delete some of this stuff right here that I'm not going to play. Install. Uninstall. Uninstall. I'll try reinstalling it. How is the rally? The rally in GT7 OJ is a way better, but it is still kind of bouncy when you go over jumps. But when you're on the dirt and you're on the ground, it does feel a lot freaking better now for sure. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep Sekiro, Surge 2. I don't really necessarily need some of this stuff, but I don't know, man. Anybody try that Century Age of Ashes yet? That's now free to play on Xbox. I started playing that on PC and it was pretty good. Anybody try custom maps on Black Ops 3 PC? Believe you can. No, I don't play Black Ops 3 anymore. Insurgency Sandstorm is something I might pick up on the PC actually. Yeah, we'll play it later. Yeah, dude, this Century of Ashes, Age of Ashes is actually a pretty solid experience, man. If anybody wants free 1K gamer score, just look me up. Just look me up. Haven't even had time to start Horizon Forbidden West yet. I know, man. Well, yeah, you're going to want to set aside about 25 hours to get through Forbidden West if you just main quest everything. I did do a little bit of the side stuff, so still haven't played Guardians of the Galaxy. Didn't finish Death's Door. Didn't finish Mass Effect 2, 3. I know. Oh dang! You know what, man? If you get to a point in the game where you just don't feel like finish it, man, just play it later. Just play it later, Cabbage. Come back to it. Because I don't know, man. Something like Elden Ring, though, it's really hard to quit playing that and then come back later. Well, no, I don't think Elden Ring is going to be that bad because you can basically go anywhere you want and not get stuck. So I see myself. That's why I'm taking my time with Elden Ring. I'm slowly playing around with that game. Age of Ashes on the Series S. See how it performs. Yeah, I should try that. I got an egg just now. Quip. Now I can quick play. Congratulations. Play 6v6. Visuals on this game look so good, man. The Phantom looks so cool. I would like to have like some melee combat too, though. The backlog will never end. Yeah. It's bloody Elden Ring, Frog. I can't put it down. I know it's so good, dude. I sent you a friend request on Xbox. Let me see where you are at. Oh, it should be down here. What's your thing? Oh, well, that's 180 days ago, so it's got to be up here. I'm not seeing it. I don't see one. Or you? Oh, you mean YT Sicko? Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody in here for that. So let me YT. And it's all there's like 3 of them on here. Yep, YT Sickle YouTube. There you are. Frogboy X1, yeah. I will add you as a friend. Submit. And then I will send you a message. Tell me if you get it. Elden Ring is Dark Souls 2. Elden Ring and Dark Souls 2 is a fair comparison when it comes to quantity, but Elden Ring is much higher quality. Yeah. Let me know if you got that one. Oh, Beer Baron. What's up, my friend? How does Dying Light look on Series S at 60 FPS? It does actually look pretty good still. But if you're playing on a 4K TV, you are going to be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to look good on a 4K TV, to be completely honest with you. I think you would be much better off playing that on a 1440p. OCD gamers in the house. What's up, my friend? Elden Ring has 83 bosses and Dark Souls 2 has 40. Yeah, that's a lot of bosses, man. It's a lot of bosses. I want to do some comparisons. There's a few tracks on this there's a few live tracks on this Grid Legends that I want to do some comparison videos to Gran Turismo. So I'm gonna probably record a few of those tracks tonight and then record them on the PlayStation or on Gran Turismo. And I want to try to put some of those out tonight. Are you guys interested in that? Some Grid Legends versus Gran Turismo? Or do you just want more Forza 7? Or I would do all three, but I like to do them right side by side. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Forza 7. Okay, I mean I can do some more of those, but in Elden Ring, how many bosses do you need to kill to complete the story? Just the yellow ones, I believe. Just the ones that hold the ring fragments. Just the ones that hold the fragments. I'm sure if you can get to them without fighting any other bosses, you'd probably be all right. But I'm pretty sure you're going to need to fight all those other ones just to level up to be able to beat them too, though. So each one of those bosses is like a free level up. You know what I mean? But all right, guys, I'm going to start recording some gameplay, I believe, but the last four are absolutely insanely difficult. Yeah. I've heard that a lot, man, and I've got a lot of ways to get to them. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start recording some of this video, guys. I slept so long today that I need to get some of these videos out, some of the stuff I want to. I'm not sure it'll be the main boss in ER yet. The first one that you would get to is going to be the Magret, the Fell Omen. Millennia is the hardest boss, but I beat it and let nice. Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get some videos out tonight. So we'll see you guys in the next one.